Did you know babies cry in their mother's native language? In a small town nestled in the hills of Europe, there lived a young couple named Maria and Luca. They were overjoyed when they found out they were expecting their first child, a baby girl. Hi, my name is Joe. Please like, comment and subscribe to this channel. Maria and Luca were both multilingual and spoke several languages fluently. They both knew that they wanted their child to be bilingual, so they decided to speak both Italian and English at home. As Maria's due date approached, she couldn't wait to hold her little bundle of joy in her arms. But she was also curious about a fascinating fact she had read. Babies cry in their mother's native language. Maria wondered if her baby would cry in Italian or English. She was eager to find out. Finally, the day arrived, and Maria gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. As soon as the baby was born, the doctor handed her to Maria, and she held her close, gazing lovingly into her eyes. And then, suddenly, the baby started to cry. Maria listened intently, trying to decipher if her baby was crying in Italian or English. But she couldn't tell. The cries sounded like a mix of both languages. Maria and Luca were confused, but they didn't dwell on it too much. They were just happy their baby was healthy and safe. As the weeks went by, Maria and Luca noticed something peculiar. Whenever they spoke Italian to their baby, she seemed to calm down and stop crying. But when they spoke English, she would continue to cry. Maria and Luca were amazed. They had read about the phenomenon of babies crying in their mother's native language, but they never thought it would happen to them. One day, when the baby was around 3 months old, Maria's parents came to visit. They spoke only Italian, so Maria and Luca decided to speak to their baby in Italian during the visit. To their surprise, their baby stopped crying almost immediately when her grandparents spoke to her in Italian. It was as if she recognized the language and felt more comfortable hearing it. From that day on, Maria and Luca started speaking more Italian to their baby. They would read her Italian children's books, sing Italian lullabies, and play Italian music. Their baby seemed to love it, and they noticed she was becoming more and more responsive to the language. As the baby grew older, Maria and Luca started to notice that their daughter was picking up both Italian and English effortlessly. She would babble in both languages, and they could tell that she understood everything they said to her. They were amazed by how quickly she was learning. But one day, when their daughter was around 6 months old, something strange happened. She started crying uncontrollably, and nothing seemed to calm her down. Maria and Luca tried everything they could think of, but nothing worked. The baby just kept crying. And then, suddenly, Maria had an idea. She started speaking to her baby in Spanish, a language they both knew but didn't speak often. To their surprise, their baby stopped crying almost immediately. It was as if the Spanish language had a soothing effect on her. From that day on, Maria and Luca started speaking more Spanish to their baby. They wanted to see if she would respond to it the same way she responded to Italian. And to their delight, she did. Their daughter was picking up Spanish just as quickly as she was picking up Italian and English. As their daughter grew older, she became trilingual, speaking Italian, English, and Spanish with ease. Maria and Luca were amazed by how effortlessly their daughter had picked up all 3 languages. They were proud of their decision to raise a bilingual and trilingual child. As their daughter grew older still, they realized something else. She had a natural talent for languages, and she was able to pick up new languages with ease. When she started school, she started learning French and German, and before long, she was speaking them fluently too. Maria and Luca couldn't believe their luck. They had never imagined their daughter would become such a gifted linguist. But they were also grateful for the fact that they had exposed her to multiple languages from such a young age. Their daughter's talent for languages soon became apparent to others too. She started winning language competitions and was often called upon to translate for visitors to the town who didn't speak Italian. She even started teaching Italian to foreigners who had moved to the town. Years went by, and Maria and Luca watched with pride as their daughter continued to excel in languages. She went on to study linguistics at university and eventually became a language teacher herself. She was a true polyglot, able to speak more than 10 languages fluently. But Maria and Luca never forgot the moment when they first realized their daughter was crying in their native language. They knew that it was the first sign of the extraordinary linguistic journey their daughter would take. And they also knew that their daughter was not alone. Researchers had found that babies all over the world cry in their mother's native language, even if they are born in a country where that language is not spoken widely. It was as if babies were programmed to recognize and respond to the sounds of their mother's language from the moment they were born. It was a fascinating phenomenon, one that had captured the attention of linguists and parents alike. And it was a reminder of the incredible potential that lies within every child, waiting to be unlocked through exposure to different languages and cultures. So the next time you hear a baby crying, remember that they may be crying in their mother's native language. And if you're a parent, don't be afraid to expose your child to multiple languages from a young age. You never know where it might take them. We hope you enjoyed this content. Please like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more quality content like this one. See you in our next video.